What's up guys, it's your boy Mark Nivo and I'm back yet again with another video. Today guys, we shall be talking about Dubai being difficult or not. Is Dubai difficult? Let's find out, and I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you think Dubai is difficult. Let's go. Okay guys, reason number 1, short-term expectation. When we travel abroad, be it in Dubai or in any country, we want things to happen so fast. I want you to remember that a woman cannot get pregnant and give birth the same day. Everything in this life has a process. Okay, while you come to Dubai and you expect things to happen very easy and so quick, and if it turns out to be different from your expectation, that is when you start to see it to be too difficult. You have to understand that for anything to grow, it needs time. You have to be patient. You have to go with the process. You have to understand that everything, be it whatever that you are establishing, whatever that you are starting, when you travel abroad to any country, you have to understand that it needs time. You get to know the system of the country. You get to know the people around you. You get to be connected. Okay, when you come, you come because you see that. Look at this country or any country, for instance, that you travel to, and you are expecting something from wherever you are. This country did not just start one day and became what it is. It has a process. It takes time before you come. You see so many things, so many development. You see all the amazing things that you can find around. You say, wow, this is going to be so easy. I'm going to make money here so fast. You have to follow the process. You have to be patient. Okay? For all those people whom, when you were back home, you find them coming back with big cars and big. Let me tell you, most of them didn't make their money genuinely. That's one thing you have to understand. Most of them didn't make their money genuinely. If you ask anybody who has made his money in a genuine process, he will tell you that it was not an easy task. It has to take time. Okay, so whenever you travel to Dubai or to any country in search of greener pastures, you have to understand that you need to start from the very scratch. You have to follow the process. You have to take it slowly. Don't believe that it's going to happen so fast. It is because of this mindset, this belief that we have, that's why we think that this country is difficult. Why Dubai is difficult? Reason number 2, being stingy. Most of us, when we come here, we only want to receive. Our hand is never ready to give out. I want you to understand that for this life, for everything that is functioning in this life, it has 2 ways. It functions on 2 directions. Therefore, if you want to focus only on one direction, it's not going to work. Let me use you, a human being, the system of a human being as an example. For you to breathe or for you to live, you need to breathe. Okay? And if you need to breathe, breathing involves 2 ways. You breathe in and you breathe out. Now, just take an example, try to focus only on breathing in. Are you going to survive? I believe you can understand what I'm talking about. Now, it has to do with 2 ways. If you have to breathe in only, you will not survive, you will definitely die. For you to survive, you need to breathe in and breathe out. Why? Because what goes in needs to come out. Now, if you make your hand to be such that it only has to be taken, things only have to come in, then how do you think you can survive with that? If you have to survive, for instance, I'm using breathing as an example, you you need to breathe in and breathe out. Why? Because what goes in, the oxygen which you take in, it goes to the system and is being transformed into carbon dioxide. Now this carbon dioxide is no longer needed in the system. This carbon dioxide needs to be sent out. Therefore, if you decide to keep it in by staying breathing, therefore you are going to die. You are going to suffocate and die. So this is a simple thing. This is a simple thing that is a simple example, illustration that functions with you as a being stingy, only want to receive always. If you are receiving always, it's always going to do what? It's always going, whatever you receive is going to come inside of you and is going to be toxic. Therefore, you have to make sure that at some point in time, or if not most of the time, try to give out. What happens when you give out? You attract people around you. Okay? When you give out, so there is a common saying that givers never lack. Even in the Bible, God loves a cheerful giver. Do you think he is too big? There is a lot that happens to you when you give. When we come to Dubai, most of us, we focus so much only in making the money. That is why we find it difficult to survive here. We find it difficult to succeed. At some point in time in your life, try as much as possible to always give out. Remember, when you always decide to take in all the time, it becomes toxic. It is no longer productive in your system, in your life, in your career, whatsoever that you are doing. Therefore, you should always try to let your hands open to give. Don't always allow your hand open always all the time to receive. Because we always want to receive, that is why things become difficult for us. Okay? You can never breathe in only or breathe out only and survive. Let us take another example for instance. Look at a charity organization. Now you may think that you see them, their activities are always based on helping people. And some of you may be wondering, how are they managing to survive when they are dedicated to always give out, to always give? There is a lot that happens in giving. I've said that whenever you make up your mind to always give, you will receive more than you ever expected. Now, a charity organization is an organization that is established to help people. Now, it was not established to help people because they have too much. They just believe that by helping, they can also get help from someone else. A charity organization will go to a hospital, for instance, and they will try to take care of some medical bills for some patients. Now, by doing this, there are a lot of people outside there who will be seeing their activities. And they will be, now let me tell you, there are so many people in this life that love cheerful giver. Now, when you decide to give, when you make up your mind to always let out something, you will be surprised with what you receive. If the organization decides to help, there is a lot of gain that comes with it. There are a lot of people out there that they are very happy and very excited to see people who are willing to help, and they come in to support them. Now they might go to a hospital and decide to take, or they can see a lame person and decide to get that person a wheel, a bicycle, a limb, or something like, maybe they can decide to get the lame person crutches. Okay, crutches we can cost maybe, let me use dollar for example, it can cost maybe $100, $150. Now, there is someone out there who will be so amazed by this act and will come in to support the charity organization. They must have spent $100 or $150 for rendering help to a lame person. There are thousands of people out there that will come in to support them. At the end, they turn out to get even more than 5 times what they have spent on helping somebody. That is how giving, that is how helping someone works. Try as much as possible in your life to help somebody. When you decide to help people, you you will see the reward. You will see how things will turn around for you. And girl, if I could do anything, I could do and well for you. Putting all my trust in you, cause I'm in love with you. It's like I'm proving myself and everything depends on you. I can't get my eyes off you. Girl, I'm in love with you. I wanna need my panini kumo. Okay guys, we're talking about Dubai being difficult. Is it Dubai difficult? This is a question. And I was on my way to giving the 5 reasons why Dubai is difficult. Now, that is for you who believes that Dubai is difficult. Reason number 3. Having just one source of income. Now, the world is evolving. The population is growing. Everyone is striving to survive. When we come here, we focus on one source of income, which is our job. Listen to me. The world today is such that surviving on one source of income is like gambling. I win, I loss, I win, I loss. No, you don't have to position yourself in that. You don't have to keep yourself in that position. Okay? There is just no way that you can make only your job a source of income. Now, most of you now will be saying, we know that Dubai, we know that the system of job in Dubai is such that it consumes almost all of your time. Some people do 12 hours, some people do 15 hours. I myself, presently, I am doing 12 hours. But I have tried my best. See, you have to do something, you have to think, you have to try your best to make sure that you are evolving. It is not easy, but it is not difficult as well. If it is not easy, do you think it's not easy for you alone? It is definitely difficult for everybody out there. Now you can make yourself different by coming out of that situation. Getting just your job as a source of income is gambling. It's like I've said, it's gambling. You win, you lose, things like that. I know, like I was saying, that Dubai jobs are such that it consumes all of your time. Okay, you are doing 15 hours duty, but let me tell you, a determined person is a determined person. Now let me give you an idea. For instance, right now I just started a YouTube channel and I'm making this video. Now it might not be paying me at the moment, but definitely it is going to start paying me. And if it starts to pay me, that's another source of income. Come on, there are so many things that you can think of. Having a best source of income. Try to evolve. Try to do something. Try to think. Use your mind. When we come here, we get a job, or we think that all is over, and then along the line we lose our job or something happens. That is how Dubai is. You can be employed today and tomorrow you are unemployed, and then you see yourself like someone who just came in. You and a tourist, there is no difference with the two of you. Okay, so but if you have already put yourself, you have given yourself another source of income. Like, I will advise you, if you are watching this video right now, I'll give you another idea to get involved in another source of income. If you think that something is difficult, try YouTube. Just with your phone only. Just with your phone, you can start it. That's a source of income. And be patient and watch it grow. And by the time it starts yielding the fruit, you will now see the benefit of it. Having one source of income is only going to make things tough for you, not only here in Dubai, but in any country that you go in search of greener pastures. Don't rely on one source of income, because it's never going to work for you. It's always, life is going to be difficult for you almost all the time. Almost all the time. So that is why people say that Dubai is difficult. Dubai is not difficult. If you think that Dubai is difficult, then think again. Oh. Oh. Hey, what is the time? Oh my God, I'm so tired. I was supposed to go and see this guy today for this activity, for this program, for that business. Oh my God, I overslept. So tired. Why Dubai is difficult? Discipline, lack of focus, lack of determination. You saw what I just demonstrated. That is what happened to most of us. We have something in mind, something to do, but we are not disciplined enough to carry out that act. We oversleep, we wake up late, and we start to say, it's already late, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, the same thing. Guys, to succeed in this life, you need a lot. As a man, you need a lot of discipline, a lot of determination, a lot of focus. Without this, it's not possible for you. Trust me, my brother. Trust me, you are going to have it tough in life. You have to set up yourself for everything. You have to prepare yourself. You have to be focused. You have to be disciplined. You have to be so focused, so disciplined, such that you left no stone unturned. Whatever you want to do, make sure you do it. Please, don't be that person who will wake up and say, and that's it. Be focused, be disciplined, be determined. Why Dubai is difficult? The last and final reason, the mindset. The mind is like a computer. When programmed, it functions exactly as it is being programmed. How have you programmed your mind? Did you believe that something is difficult? Trust me, it's going to be very difficult for you. Even in the Bible, Jesus says, has faith. Faith alone can move mountains. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. What is your belief? If you go somewhere and put it in your mind that this place is damn difficult, obviously it will be difficult for you. You have to program your mind. Give yourself a very positive mind. Believe that everything is possible. Believe that you can survive in where everybody failed to survive. Make your mind a very resistant one. Make your mind such that nothing is impossible for you to achieve. Many of us have come here when we encounter some kind of difficulty, we just conclude and we just believe that it is over. There is nothing else we can do about it. No. Make sure that you program your life, your heart, your mind in a very positive manner. Believe that everything is possible for you and you are going to achieve it. Okay guys, I hope you did enjoy that video and I hope you have learned something from it. This is Remark TV. Tell me on your opinion, what do you think about Dubai? Is Dubai difficult for you? Let me know in the comment section. Let us discuss from there. And don't forget to, you know what we always want from you guys. When we do things like this, is to motivate you, is to take you to another level. And all we want from you is just, you know what to do.
First I give you my love, tell me no be so. Now I give you my heart, you break it. Here want me no be so. The way you do me, girl, I cannot lie, true love no the lie. I can see it in your eyes, the way